Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing something exciting. We are going to be unboxing the Lunar Beauty Advent Calendar. Don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and also turn on the bell so that way you get notified every time I upload a brand new video, and let's get started. I just started ripping it, but it comes in this really pretty tissue paper. It also comes with this cute little card. And that is what is on the back. It tells you about the whole collection. Now, he did mention that one of his shades was messed up and he didn't approve it, and they kind of like packaged it already anyways. So he did include an extra eyeshadow because he didn't like the original formula that the company had put in the packaging. I'm gonna start with the random shade, maybe? No. I'm actually going to wait to open this until day 9 because that's what day it says it's supposed to be. Here is the size of the advent calendar. It's supposed to be 12 days worth. You open one per day. I'm going to open them all right now. So this is what the inside looks like. The palette is down here. If you didn't know, it's an advent calendar for eyeshadow palettes, like a build-in eyeshadow palette type thing. And then you open one for each day as you go on, or you can do like I'm doing and just open it all at once. Pop and open day 1. I did kind of puncture the box a little bit because I had to use scissors because this is my nails. This is what day 1 looks like. I guess I should actually be opening the palette. I would say that this palette's not very nail friendly, or advent calendar I should say. Isn't very nail friendly. This is what the palette looks like. Just looks kind of like a empty eyeshadow palette. It's very sturdy and heavy. Okay, so let's pop open day 1. That's day 1. That's the swatch of it. Super pretty and blinding, as you can see right there. So I'm gonna pop her in the palette. All you do is take the little shade, and you just, and this back part is magnetized. Now on to day 2. Okay, this is what day 2 looks like. So a really pretty purple color. It almost, well, no, not really, this one's more blue toned, but it's really pretty actually. That's what that shade looks like outside of the plastic. And that is a swatch of the purple shade right next to the metallic gold. Super pigmented and pretty. And we just plopped her in there. Now on to day 3. This is day 3. It's just lighter than day 1 actually. Yeah, it's a good bit lighter than day 1. It's more of a champagne color than a true gold. There's that color. It's the wrong side. There. That's that one. You can see it's a good bit lighter than the first shade. I'll open one of these on camera for you guys. See, it's a little tough to get in there with my nails. And that's how it comes out with the little box, and it's like styrofoam in here. Excuse me. It's like styrofoam in here. This is day 4. It's a nice brown color. That's what that color looks like. And that's what it looks like swatched. It's showing up a little washed out on my monitor, so I hope you guys are able to see the true pigment of it. And that was day 4. I don't remember if I said it or not. And day 5 is this pretty shimmer shade. It is lighter than day 3. From what I can tell in the pan at least. That's what that one looks like outside of the packaging. And I swatched it, there it is, right there. So you could see it next to the other shimmer shades to see the actual difference in the colors. On to day 6, okay. This is day 6, it's like a mustard color. That's what it looks like outside of the plastic, and then that's the swatch of it on my wrist. So far, odd color story for a holiday launch. But we're gonna keep going. When I think of holiday, I think of like Christmas. You know? You hear Luca playing with this toy. This is day 7. Like a bronzy shade. That's what that looks like out of the plastic. And then you can see on my wrist, that's what the bronzy shade looks like. I mean, it's super, super pretty. His formula feels buttery as always so far. As always, I've only tried like one of his palettes. I don't know. It feels great so far. On to day 8. Okay. It's like a green color. That's what that looks like outside of the plastic. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, so this is number 9. This is the one that he said that he didn't approve. This is the one that came in the advent calendar. It's like a bronze but with a green shift. Okay, so this is the one that this is the formula he approved. The one that's in this little packaging. So let's open her up. I do commend him for actually admitting that there was something wrong instead of just like slapping his name on it and just going with it. The box is all types of mushed up, but I feel like that was a me issue. I'm having trouble opening shit today. So let's see what the difference is. Okay, this is his approved one, and then this is the non-approved one. So far, color-wise, can't fully tell a difference, to be honest with you. So let's try both and see. This is the approved. So let's give her a swatcheroo. Okay, can you see that? This is the approved one. So let me set that off to the side so I don't confuse them. This is the not approved. So let's even do a different finger and everything. Okay, I can feel a texture difference. Okay. So this one, it just looks like this one has slightly more green to it. And it's slightly deeper than this one. But I don't fully notice a humongous difference. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to take the approved shade and put it in the palette so I don't mix them up. Now that we've gone through that one, I'm going to go on to day 10. Day 10 is just another brown shade. I say just another brown shade, but the neutrals are very important in a palette as well. So you can make a full and complete look, in my opinion. This is what the brown looks like outside of the plastic. And then that is what it looks like on my arm. Okay, so day 11 is this like sparkly purple shade. And then that's what it looks like on my arm. Now, the very last day. Are you guys excited? Oh, okay. The last shade is a black, which I actually ended up having to swatch it twice to get it to this pigmentation. May also be that my arm is hairy, which most arms are. So, I mean, it's a really pretty color story. Let me pop this in the palette real quick. Using my back camera to show you guys the whole arm, and this is including both of the day 9 shades. Okay guys, this is the full idolized, I think that's the right term. This is the full palette. This is what she looks like. That's the inside. Super pretty, but honestly, when I see this packaging, I'm expecting some form of blue, and there's no blue. You know what I mean? I don't know how I feel about it just yet, but we can start playing with it on our eyes though. I'm not quite sure where I want to go like color-wise with this palette just yet. I guess I'll lean towards the purples because it's what I'm wearing now, maybe. Going to fill in my brows really quick. I'm going to take day 2, the purple, and I'm going to put that in my crease. There's a little bit of kick up in the pan, but like, I don't really care. A color story like this throws me through a loop because I don't know where to go with things, especially because I'm trying to like think in my head, holiday collection, holiday collection, holiday collection. But like looking at these colors, I don't see holiday collection. I'm gonna go with the yellow. This is day 6 is the yellow, this shade. And putting that on the edges and using that to diffuse the purple shade. I have no clue where I'm going with this. There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and miss. I mean, it's kind of giving sunset, actually. Okay, gonna dip back into the purple and reinforce that. Just so you notice too, sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good. You look great. I do like how the pigment is actually building on itself. Like if you can tell the difference between this eye and this eye, it's actually building beautifully, as opposed to doing that like weird patchy thing. When the yellow and the purple are mixing, it's like giving like this yellowish like or not yellowish, but like orangish hue, which is pretty cool. I believe this is only my second eyeshadow palette of Manny's. Formula, of course, banging. It's banging. It's really nice, actually. I do feel like I need to deepen it, so I'm probably going to go in with black. So I'm going to dip into this black shade, which I think is day 12. And tuck it right in here. I can't wait. Our first time, our first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. I really would like to see Manny create a look with this. I'm sure obviously he's going to. But I would love to see why he chose the shades that he chose and what makes him think that this is holiday. I also enjoy that this black it's a black, but it's very buildable. So when you first dip into it, like when I first swatched it, it wasn't like immediate crazy pigment. But as I added a swatch on top of that swatch, it was buildable. I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna use the purple to blend out the edges of that. And then of course, gonna take the yellow again and just blend out the edges even more. Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. Let's see. What do I think shimmer wise? Probably gold, right? Yeah, I feel like I should go in with gold. I'm gonna take this gold shade right here and I'm going to put it on the lid. Ooh, that's pretty. That's stunning. Same for this eye. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of that black and tap over the edge. Take a little bit of purple and tap over that edge all the way around. I'm tapping because I don't want to disturb the glitter and like poof, everywhere, you know? I'm gonna take a little bitty brush, or not yet. I'm gonna go off camera, I'm gonna do my base and clean up any fallout if there is any, and then we'll be back to finish up the eyes. Okay, so my concealer is still wet, but I'm gonna go ahead and set it with the purple eyeshadow. Then I'm gonna dip into the yellow shade and go underneath that as well. Okay. Now I'm going to set my whole face. I'm going to take a small brush and I'm going to dip into this guy and I'm going to put it on my inner corner. Ooh, that's pretty. And put a little bit under my brow. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to finish up my makeup and I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Okay guys, so this is my finished look using the Advent Calendar palette from Lunar Beauty. That is a mouthful. I really like, okay, let's start with all the positives. I really like the colors in this palette, and I really like the formula just in general. He smashed it with that. But the negative for me is that I don't see a holiday when I look at this palette. The packaging, I could see it with the packaging because it's like blue, snowy, and when I think of holiday, I think of Christmas, and everybody wants a white Christmas. I live in North Carolina, so that's like never gonna happen. My issue is I don't feel like the packaging goes with the colors in the palette, personally. As far as the lip oils, I didn't get them because I already have one of his lip oils, and of course they're like 18 bucks each. I love his formula of his lip oils. I'm actually on my second bottle of his lip oil, which is odd for me. I don't normally go through products like that, but definitely recommend. But yeah, I love how this turned out, and I will be using this again. I definitely want to play with the the greens and the shimmer shade for sure. Of course, I already know his like neutral shades are going to be banging, especially because of the palette of his that I already have. Everything seems beautiful, even the shadow formula that he didn't approve and got sent anyways. When I swatched it, it was still beautiful. So like, quality wise, everything is great, except for I don't personally feel like the colors in the palette go with the theme or the palette in general. Take that information however you want. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, turn on the bell, and also subscribe so that way you guys can be a part of the fam. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!